Hello and welcome. Today is Sunday, the 6th day of November 2016. My name is Derek. Welcome to the Silver Charts channel. Let's take a look at this daily chart. Last week on Tuesday, the rally broke past resistance of around 17.90, and on Wednesday it topped in at $18.75. Thursday's session very productive because the low at 18 was a pierce above the previous week's highs in at exactly the 18 average of highs, with Friday's session being an inside day, and it has done well to rally from the 18 point up to, of course, now 1843. On the break of this significant resistance point, that's where I'd be looking for a move up to about 1956. And the more pennies you are above when you get in, if you play the trading game, the 1875 mark, the less likely you are to get trapped out, because those are always situations. And that's exactly what this does have the potential or possibility to be if the price action starts to float back in down here again. I'll be stating, look, this is a failed breakout. The possibility or probability is that you'd have a fast move to the downside, but just like you would go long breaking past 1875, you're going to go short, probably going down below 1714. So that is the analysis for the silver market. Now, what I'm going to be doing within this channel is probably updating how well I do on a blog level as far as making this video game that I want to make. I was doing NHL picks. I used the word was because I need something just to like fill my time right now. And the NHL picks, not as fun anymore. So I'm going to move to this game, and this is the idea that I have. And it's not that the hockey isn't as fun, it's just that this is exciting, really. I've been computer programming since I was a kid, and I haven't done much in the last 15 years or so. But I've done a little bit the last week, and this is how I want the game to go. It's a game where you'd have all these buttons on the left-hand side, and every time you push a button, whatever you push will appear on this middle area in here. And what you do is you trade the market, you buy and sell, you can buy an insider report, you can learn trades, you can work, you can go to a poker room and play tournaments, you can bet on basketball, you can play the lottery, and you can end the turn and start a new one. And what it would work is you're allowed to do one time-consuming item per turn, which means you either learn a trade, you either work, or you go to the poker room. And stuff like playing the lottery or betting on basketball, you can do that once per turn as well. To trade the market would be where you buy your stocks, your paper gold. You'd also get your economic data, like your stock or like your inflation rate, and unemployment rate, stuff like that. Buy and sell, you get your physical gold, your physical silver, other different items that are available. The insider report will help you along to give you an edge on the trade market, as well as some good storyline ideas, because I'm going to be basically writing a book, which you would get by either clicking on this and the trade market. I'll probably put something, maybe I'll even just stick an area, like another box somewhere where I can put a storyline once per turn. So many different ideas are going to come that are just bound to change as it is anyway, because this is different than my last idea a few days ago. Learn trades is where you can learn to work. Maybe you could choose 4 or 5 different professions. You can learn to play poker and learn how to bet on hoops, where you'd have like beginner poker strategy, you'd have to pay for it. And then you'd have beginner, intermediate, advanced, and grandmaster. So if you got the grandmaster level, you go to the poker room, you're probably going to crush the table. But if you go there without any trades, you're probably going to get crushed yourself and lose. Betting on basketball, when you learn the trades, you'll be learning the same thing from beginner to grandmaster, and then once you get to grandmaster, you'll be hitting winners like 2/3 of the time. And the lottery, what I like about the idea of this, because this is all about advantage gambling, and every game there is an advantage if you know how to get it. And with the lottery, there's going to be 3 lottery games. One which will be heavily juiced, sort of like the Powerball lottery. And then there'll be another one which will be fair, but for the casino, sort of like they have like a 3-5% edge. And then there'll be one where you'll have an edge. So you'll have to determine which one that is. And then to end the turn, $50. And these prices are going to go up. And that's because that's like the cost of life, if you will. And that's why I want to put that in there. I think it would be a very, very fun game. And yeah, so thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later on. Bye-bye.